It's been said an apple a day keeps the doctor away. As luck would have it, they even have a variant term for this in the MCU. A thread a day keeps Doctor Strange away. Seriously, it's been like, what, 6 years since Doctor Strange first appeared? And in that time, the only thing of note he's really done is annoy Dormammu.
Dormammu? I've come to bargain.
What did the Ancient One say about him again?
Strange is meant to be the best of us.
Yeah, that was a lie. Fortunately, Doctor Strange is getting a sequel, and maybe, just maybe, he'll live up to the greatness of his comic counterpart. Let's take a look at just what exactly is going on in the Multiverse of Madness. When the title was revealed back at SDCC 2019, Scott Derrickson, the director of the original Doctor Strange, had announced that the movie would have a gothic horror tone, and would be, and I quote, the first scary MCU film. Usually, this would come off as studio jargon, but Scott Derrickson? Dude's crazy. I don't know if you've seen his movie Sinister, but that movie was proven by science to be the scariest movie of all time. When the guy who has done that says that this one's gonna have some frights and delights, yeah, I'm gonna take his word for it. Out of the blue, Derrickson left the project, saying that he and Marvel couldn't agree on the direction that the movie was heading in. This immediately worried fans, as a scary and trippy look into the multiverse honestly sounds pretty rad. Have no fear though, Sam Raimi is now here. In my humble opinion, Sam is the perfect man for the job.
Oh, Rosie, I love this boy.
Of course, he directed Spider-Man 2, which works so well because of how character-focused that movie was. Peter Parker was, well, Peter Parker first and Spider-Man second. This allowed for an actual plot and real emotions in a superhero movie. What? Then there's The Evil Dead 2, which, apart from being the exact opposite of what an MCU kid-friendly flick will ever be, showcased how Raimi is essentially a Swiss Army knife with genres, being able to blend absurd comedy in genuinely horrifying moments.
I am inevitable.
With a director like the Salami Rat at the helm, there's hope that the comedy lands while keeping the film's tone. Penning the script is Michael Waldron, the creator and head writer for Loki. So, as you would probably guess from that alone, yes, this movie is going to be variant crazy.
Things just got out of hand.
More on that a little bit later. When Derrickson left, Waldron and Raimi started fresh with the script, making something that pleased the creatives and the producers. Some slight rewrites had to be made after COVID stopped Doctor Strange from appearing in Wandavision.
I'm not here to talk about Westview.
And then 6 weeks of rigorous 6-day reshoots had to be completed to allegedly add in some cameos that weren't possible during the original filming dates. There's been a lot going on behind the scenes for this one, so hopefully when the movie does arrive, all that work is for a jaw-dropping film. Since the original Doctor Strange premiered in theaters, Strange has been appearing really everywhere. In Thor Ragnarok, Strange acted as a mystical Uber service for the Odin Sun Boys. In Avengers Infinity War, he failed the attack on Titan. Eventually though, the Snapped came back and so did his job of being Uber Portal Guy, bringing everyone to the Battle of the Avengers compound before being relegated to the role of Head Beaver, building a magic dam to stop the greatest threat known to man. Or, water. He stopped water. Although I guess that means he saved all the Avengers from getting trench foot, so that's nice. In the 5 years in which Strange was gone, Wong had been promoted to Sorcerer Supreme. On top of that, the love of his life is getting married to another man. Oh gosh, this guy is down bad. A state away, Wanda Maximoff was holding an entire town hostage with magic to essentially LARP a happy marriage. I mean, this is exactly why Mark is creating the metaverse. Just get a VR headset, girl, you don't need to do all that. In discovering the true meaning of her powers, she possesses the Darkhold, a book of evil which she reads in a secluded cabin in the woods. Oh, I see why they chose Raimi. Then we hit the end of time. The timelines start to break apart because of one horrifically bad call made by Sylvie, and Doc sees this happening in present day after Peter Parker butchers his Runes of Kafkaul spell, making the multiverse start to implode in on itself. Finally, that leads us to where we are in Doctor Strange 2. The multiverse is broken, Scarlet Witch is playing a multiversal game of hide-and-go-seek, and it's up to Doctor Strange and company to stop the Scarlet Witch from tearing through every single reality she encounters while under the influence of the Darkhold. There's a lot of characters that will be returning from other universes, but as far as characters from 2016's Doctor Strange, there actually isn't a whole lot. Of course, Stephen Strange will be there. Wong will hopefully do something this time around. Stephen's Grey's Anatomy co-stars Rachel McAdams and Michael Stuhlbarg will be returning in some capacity, and it looks like Mordo is coming back, but he's sporting a fresh new look, leading to some theories that he's just a variant. So that should be it.
What, you wanted more?
Oh yeah, there are a couple more people. The most important addition to this film will be America Chavez, a young girl who has the ability to open up portals from one world and into another. This will lead into a whole slew of variants that'll make No Way Home look like multiversal warm-up.
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
Of course, these are just rumors, but apparently Professor Xavier is coming back, played by the incomparable Sir Patrick Stewart. We could see a Mr. Fantastic make a return, or multiple Mr. Fantastics. Who knows? There's enough live-action Mr. Fantastics at this point to create a Council of Reeds. A confirmed variant would be Supreme Strange, who was previously seen vaping most of the sorcerers in his universe during the run of Marvel's What If. And the door is entirely open for any fan favorite to return in this one. We may see Ghost Rider, Toby Spidey, Bruce Campbell, Loki, my buddy Jesse. The possibilities are endless. Honestly, all I'm wondering is where my boy Ralph is. Was he entirely useless, being revealed to be nothing more than a childish phallic joke? Well, yeah, but I can't help but shake the feeling that the missing persons case from Wandavision will eventually pay off. Or maybe I'm just salty for being baited by the boner.
That is so lame.